let's let everyone jump back on take two. If you happen to catch the one previous, my bad. I accidentally clicked end for all of us. And we don't want to do that because it's Friday night and we're so excited to see what Linda has to share with us and to create with the Collect Moment. Say hi, Linda.
Hey, we're trying to catch up here. We gotta follow it. We're trying to find the link.
Yes. Okay, I'll let you get on the comments. Say hi so we know that everything's streaming in the comments. Let Linda know that you guys are up for hanging out with her tonight. Hopefully, enjoying your Friday thus far, and really excited about the Collect Moments. We were chatting. Yeah.
I love it. Let's see what we got here.
I was chatting with Linda, telling her I bet she has lots of pictures from all of her road trips in her RV as she sits her in scrapbook from her RV. I love that, Linda. I just love it.
All right. I think we're ready, Susan.
Are you good? Okay. I am going to leave, but I'm not going to end it for everyone. I figured if I say it out loud, I won't actually do it this time. Either way, I'll see you guys in the comments. All right. Take care.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Let's make sure we got the right one here. Lisa, Jackie, Dawn, Karen. Awesome. Well, I got my sidekick here. Oh, she's gonna grab that paper. We also got Gracie loose, and I'm not sure it's gonna work. She's fine when we get ready to go on, and all of a sudden she just goes bonkers. So we call her a little Putin pup because she's from Russia. We found out that both of her bloodlines. So you never know what she's gonna do. Anyway, this is the Collect Moments Kit Club that just came out, and I have gone through this over and over and over, and there's so many pictures that I can put with this, and it's just perfect. In fact, you don't even have to use it for outdoor. You can use it for anything, but of course we are going to use it for outdoor. I am going to do a little challenge with you guys. I want to show you what you can do with the various templates in two different layouts. I'm only going to do one, but I want to show you really quick because I was fighting with what to do right before we signed on, like right as we were going on his leave. Look at this one. What do you think? But let me show you what we've got. So Lee and I went to Manchester, Tennessee for a trip, and he took me to waterfalls in that area. It's like 4 or 5 waterfalls we hiked and went to see. Now, if you guys remember our other dog, Bella, she was my service dog, and she actually was trained to help me. She's a mobility service dog, and she would help me up on rocks and paths and stuff. So we're gonna have to put her in the kennel. Gracie, come on, let's go. Kennel, 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 kennel. Go, kennel. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so while Lee's putting her in there, kennel, kennel, go, kennel, hurry up, kennel, go. Put her in the kennel. Go, kennel, go, kennel, kennel. She's really good about minding that way. She doesn't mind her kennel. So anyway, okay, so here's Lee. And there's me. This was a farm that had a waterfall. You went through their farm, and there was a gorgeous river and waterfall. Then, of course, when we got back, poor Bella, she was just so tired. This was one of them. You can't really tell too good, but there was a beautiful arbor that had the wood from the area that they made with it. So, and then, of course, this is our old motor home, the one that we traveled in, and now Stacy from Scrap Mania, the owner there, she has it. And of course, at the place that we were at, I got to lay on. There was a hammock on our lot, and there's Miss Bella giving Daddy a hug. But these, I wanted to show you this. So this is one of the waterfalls that we went to see. Just gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Well, I help if I turn up the right way. Here we go. And this is some of the path that we had to get to. This is straight up, and it was smooth some places, but then other places it was really, really rocky. So these are the kind of places that I had Bella that really helped me get where I had to go. So anyway, what I want to show you tonight is that you can use. Now I have 9 pictures. Okay. That's a lot of pictures, but I'm going to show you one of the layouts that I liked. And I'm using Sunnybrook Lane, 2A, 2B, and 3A and 3B. And I just want to show you what you can do with some borders. And then I'm going to flip on you. Okay, so we've got that. And then I took fun borders from Happy Trails. Isn't that funny? Sunnybrook, Happy Trails, go along with the picture. I didn't just pick the shapes, but it just happened to be worked out that way. Okay, so there's just standard couple of borders and fun borders. And then I'll show you how we were going to layer these. And then I'm going to switch it up. One here, and I got one here. Okay, so that's that one. And then I'm going to take some of the templates and put up here that came from the kit. So that's a standard one that I normally would do, but I'm going to show you by just using fun borders and the kit itself, you're going to have a beautiful layout. All right, so there was one.
And while you're doing that, we have people on from Pennsylvania.
Well,
Virginia,
hello. Awesome. Welcome.
Milford, Ohio. Bam. And we
Awesome.
have Sharon on from Michigan. Linda's on. If I'm right, I think Linda's from Florida, if I remember right.
All right. Appreciate you guys joining us.
Molly from Northern Michigan. Be nice up there. We're actually in the Wisconsin Dells tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of Central Wisconsin.
So I'm going to use streamers, that one. And that's streamers 1, streamers 3. There's 3 templates in this. I'm not using 2. All right.
We
So
also
now,
have Kentucky and there's Georgia.
yay. Okay. So there's the waterfall. There's that. Now I can cut this in half and bring it down a little bit, which I probably will. And then we've got
If you
this
use
one.
that one.
I'm going to use this one. I really like this one. Okay, I'll pull it out just a tad more. Okay, now we got this one. And we got this one. This one.
We have a lot of pictures tonight compared to some of our times that we've
Yeah.
done layouts.
Okay, and then we're going to have this one and this one. Okay, now these are just using, I'm going to add Happy Trails back on there. Okay, so there is that one. And then I'm going to add the Kiwi kit there. But just by using 3 templates, it works. And they're beautiful templates. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add Lacy Trims.
This is where it gets
1.
interesting though.
All right.
I coached in all these.
Wilderness 2,
No comment.
which came from Smarty.
One of the kids.
It was another monthly kit, and that I'll give you the month here. It was Adventure Awaits, June 2018. Okay. Now this one is one that comes with the kit this month. Open Air, 8 of 9. Huh. 9 templates. I think 9 pictures. How about that? Okay. I played with these so much last night, and I could not.
And that one's interesting. The white, the plastic that one's made out of is not as transparent. as some
No,
of the
they're
others.
a little more heavier duty, but you can still see through them.
No, but it's really nice. It
Okay.
has some intricate pieces. You need that.
Open Air 2 of 9. This one here is Open Air 3 of 9, and I'm going to use it as a little waterfall coming out of the mountain. And this is Open Air 1 of 9. Stick that one there.
And for those of you that always join, as you know, when Linda's done, she'll post it. She'll list all the templates, all the other things she uses, any bling.
And then I've got Wonderland 3 and 4, and that came from Happy Holiday December 2019 monthly kit. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one right there. Probably hard for you guys to see. And then out of the cards, I chose Never Lost, Always Exploring. And I'm going to put that right there. Now on the other side, I went back, and this was at fall time. So I went back and I grabbed some of these. This a la carte oak and a la carte fern was from, I'm going to think of that one a minute here. I have the envelope. Gather Home 2019. So we got one there. We got one there. Oh, that's from Tiny Nature 4T. Sorry about that. Forgot that one. And that. What do you think, guys? And if I really want to get creative, I did pull Breezy 1B, and I could put that one right on top and go up that way. So that's another look with the same pictures. Isn't that awesome how Kiwi Lane works? So what do you guys think? Any comments on it? Let's see. Oh, there's Gwendolyn and Jackie. Awesome. Like it, love it. Okay. So what I am going to do though,
Love all the layers.
if you haven't seen the Kit Club, I'm going to pull out the rest of the template so you can see what all comes with, because they are simply amazing. All right, so you get this beautiful jar, and I've got an idea for this on the next layout. You guys are going to have to stay tuned. So there's the jar.
How you doing, Rhonda?
And you have a little cabin, and you have a little burst. You have a tent and a little tag. So there's so much you can do with it. I don't know if you guys have seen Susan and Debbie's and Shiloh's, but they actually would do a little scenery in the bottle itself. So, all right. But tonight I chose to be different.
Julie said she never would have thought to use Lacy Trims of these, but it really looks better.
Yeah. Okay. So
It looks really busy, but it's gonna look nice when you get the paper.
yeah, I wanted to use all the pictures though. Is that just selfish of me? So let me show you really quick. These are the papers. And this is a white with kind of a grayish arrows. And you got this one. This is the kit. This is the kit. And you've got a golden. That's a tone on tone. And then you've got this really cute one with all the little jars and the trees. Just awesome. And orange, tone on tone. And this is kind of a tealy blue with little dark blue stars. And then this reminded me of the rock, like of a mountain. It's really pretty. It's almost like a little hexagon shape with little white and blue scratch marks. And then you've got a green, tone on tone. Kiwi Lane does great with their papers. And then this is arrows, and these have some feathers, and it's got some bow and arrows. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have a navy. I'm trying to think of what they call this. Houndstooth. It's like a houndstooth. No. It looks like a houndstooth, tone on tone blue. And then you have the brown with a little cream. Okay, you're the triangle man. With what do you call those? Diamonds, diamond shape. Okay, again.
Which is a rhombus.
All right. And then, guys, this is what's so cool about the monthly Kit Club. So you saw those two background papers, and on the back there's another color, and then they give you 2 more sets. So here is another one that you could choose to do your layout with.
Sharon said,
and then here's the other one. Herringbone. That works. Thank you. And then this is kind of cream with grayish green. And then you have a teal, tone on tone. Just beautiful. You got 2 more sets to do 2 more layouts.
And Rochelle says, hi from Nebraska. Boom, right. She's originally from Wisconsin. So
yeah, we are in the Dells currently, the land of water parks. Although we are not participating. We have too much to do. So and I might add just a little bit of burlap, because fall always requires some burlap. All right.
Linda always requires some burlap. Burlap and bling.
Burlap and
B&B.
bling. All right, so I know where I want to start. I want this one. So if you guys have your kits and you want to pull them out and scrap with me, that'd be great. Whether you use this idea or whether you use Susan's or Shiloh's, just grab them and let's work together. All right, I think it was this one. There we go. Okay. So I am going to take the streamers and the one underneath here. I'm going to start from the bottom up.
Rochelle wants to know, are we going to go on the boats that are upper and lower? It's her favorite. I don't know if we'll make it this time, but of course, I work for the local utility company, Alliant Energy. We had the hydro unit there, and the plant manager there used to work for me. So I could probably get us into a unique place to really see the river and the lakes. But
Yeah. We did the boat ride one time.
long time ago.
Long time ago.
But
Yeah.
Lori Talk said they went to Colorado Springs and they did a trail up to Seven Falls. And it was beautiful. And she's working on those tonight.
Awesome. Awesome.
I think they're going to like that one that you said it looks like a waterfall. I don't think that was its original intent, but it looks awesome.
It could be a sidewalk to the cabin. It could do anything. I saw Shiloh. She had a waterfall on hers. When I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah. Now I want to tell you, I did go a little bit more here instead of going right up to the edge. The reason I did that is because once I cut this, I can use this piece again as a shape for something else. Okay. And then same thing on this side. I won't go quite up to it. So I can use that piece.
And are you using your famous pencil that you always use?
I'm using my favorite Kurutoga pencil. Yes, I am. I don't know if I told you, but Gracie chewed one up. Thank goodness I had an extra one. Okay, so we got those. I did trace that. Yep, I did. I traced both sides.
And you can see it, so you did not have to do the slides.
No, I could see this one. My eyes are bad, honey, but not quite that bad yet. It's getting there, but. So anyway, on this trip that we took, like I said, we went to Manchester, and then it was some old fort is what they called it. Was where one of them was. And one of them I did not get to see though, because I'd climbed all of the rocks and then you had to go down a spiral staircase with, they had jagged grooves on it and I couldn't take Bella down there because of her feet. So I was kind of bummed. I had climbed all that way on the mountain and then that happened. Kind of missed off. Yeah, we'll just
I went down and it was pretty steep. So.
Yeah, I told Lee to go on ahead.
Rochelle wants to know, where's Gracie?
Gracie's in her kennel. She was doing super, and then all of a sudden she just decided, I don't want to be good anymore. I'm not being good anymore. So she's been really good on this trip. We've been practicing her training, her walking, because like I said, I'm trying to train her like I did Bella. But Gracie was 1 year old in March, and so we're having a little more challenge with her because she's very, very, very strong-willed dog. So
Strong-willed.
yeah, she is strong-willed.
And Jane Thomas is on. She actually has a question for me.
All right.
She says one of her son's friends is starting mechanical engineering co-op near Maine or Ames, Iowa with turbines. I believe you might work around there. Yeah, I'm based out of Cedar Rapids. We have quite a bit of things throughout that central part of Iowa. We have quite a few wind turbines throughout that area, so it could possibly be in our group. So I'll have to take a look. We have quite a few interns and co-op people that started this summer. It's just amazing, some of the younger kids today, and how good they are at some of these computers and other things that are out there. really helps me respect some of the younger people and what they can do.
Yeah, Lee's getting ready to retire though. We're
In a couple years.
Yeah, we're hoping so. We'd like to travel a little bit with the motorhome and see some of the things around the United States. Well, I know I've seen some, but Lee hasn't. So we were actually going to go to Yellowstone, but after the flooding, I guess that's not going to happen this year.
Well, I saw somebody earlier said from Wyoming, really windy. Our son and his family, they're up in Watford City, North Dakota, which isn't too far away. And they said it was really windy there today. And they were going down to Spearfish, South Dakota to watch their son play baseball. And they said it was really windy.
Yeah, we'll actually be in Spearfish in July.
Yeah, mid-July.
At Elkhorn Ridge Resort.
But we've been in the Madison area all this week, and we had Wednesday night 7 tornadoes throughout the area while we're in our motorhome, and we did just fine. But it really looked pretty rough for a bit, and it really rained.
It wasn't good. Okay, so I'm using Distress Ink by Tim Holtz, the vintage photo. This is the one that Kiwi Lane recommends. But if you like to use colors that match your paper, that's perfectly fine also. So this just kind of hides the pencil marks or any little problems that you might have when you're cutting,
just
like
the cut
that.
marks.
Yeah, the
Because
cut
some
marks.
paper just has a white core, and it shows.
Yep.
Jane also says, "Cool, retirement cannot come soon enough for her."
Oh, I know there are days when I'm like, I feel so bad for Lee because he really, I can tell he's losing interest in what he does. So not that that's a bad thing.
But also I have over 40 years experience. So when things go tough, a lot of times they can just call Lee and I can give them verbally what they need to do versus spending days researching something. I say, yeah, this happened to us in 1979 and here's what we had to do. It's unfortunately I remember pretty well. In fact, a little bit too well.
It's like, okay, so on the way here, guys, our motorhome, went to go do laundry. Well, no, the night before I was going to do laundry, we hear this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And we're like, what is that? And Lee gets up and looks, and the washing machine is running, and the door is open. So,
but there's no water.
But there's no water coming out. But we're like, that's not good. So I shut it off. We went back to bed. 30 minutes later, we hear the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So we got up, turned it off, and I said, okay, I'm going to cut the breaker and I'll try it out in the morning. So I tried it out in the morning and the door locked and it won't work. So I'm out my washing machine, my motorhome. So we're actually, after this, we go to Integra in Middlebury. Yeah, the factory. So we'll get it fixed.
Indiana.
We'll get it fixed. But then on the way, so we have a big display that has your GPS and
a lot of cameras.
And it just went black. So I can't see behind me. I can't see when I turn my turn signals on. Yeah, it's not been pleasant.
And she don't have GPS, but we don't really need GPS.
No, God, Lee. Yeah. So this one I am gonna go closer. Okay, so this is our Happy Trails 1A. And we're gonna trace this one.
And this one's a fun border, correct?
They're all fun borders. I didn't use one regular border at all. So where I was gonna go with this, guys, is when you get the monthly kit, it doesn't matter what extra templates you put with, because they're all gonna work. I guarantee it, they're all gonna work. And you could even just scrapbook with the templates that came with the kit and you would be done. They're so versatile. That's all I can say.
So many things.
Yes.
As Linda said, one of these is from 2018.
Yep.
4 years ago.
Yep.
And she's used it in other things too. And there's some that are just kind of, they keep going back to ones. They're just so unique.
Well, the other day,
and versatile.
well, last week or the week before, I did 2 card classes and a crop at the store at Scrapmania, and the crop that I did, there was a lady there, and she picked out one of the samples from the sketchbook on the number 4. If you guys don't have the number 4 sketchbook, oh my gosh, you have to get it. It is awesome. So anyway, she went through and she found a layout, and she picked her papers and she got it. And then all of a sudden she calls me and she says, Linda, she said, I need help. And I'm like, okay, not a problem. She says, I don't like it. I want to throw it all away and I want to start over. And I'm like, oh, there's no need to do that.
The layout.
The layout that she did not like it. Well, she's never inked. And so I said, well, first of all, we got to ink all those pieces. And she kind of gave me a look. I'm like, no, seriously, trust me on this. So I helped her and we inked all of her pages. And then when she got ready to lay them down, she had it wasn't a busy background. She just had a cream colored with some gold stars. She was doing a baby page and a baby birthday, which is even tricky. So anyway, I put some plain paper, plain cardstock underneath as she was putting her finished templates that she'd cut out on. And all of a sudden she just went mind blown. She says, I love it. This is my favorite one I have done yet. So if the point I'm getting to this, if you have done a layout and you're not quite liking it, it's probably just you need to ink for one. And number 2, change the background page, the paper. You'd be surprised by just changing that, how it affects your layout. So in the monthly kit, you got 6 choices for background. So Kiwi Lane does great. And I will tell you, so I posted it in the community. I did a layout and the paper, it was a tree and the family tree, and the paper that they supplied in this kit was so flimsy. It was almost like tissue paper. And look at this. Look at Kiwi Lane paper. Look how thick this is. This is so good.
But it's not cardstock thick.
Yeah,
It's a good paper though.
it's
but high
cardstock thick.
quality,
It's cardstock
and
thick.
it has good luster to it compared to some of
It's
the papers.
amazing, guys. You get, okay, I'm not gonna say you get what you pay for. You get more than what you pay for. I have belonged to different club kits. This by far, the value for the dollar, amazing. And never disappointed. There's not been one. I've been with it since the beginning, and there's not been one that I don't like and that I haven't been able to use.
Cassandra says hi. She's jumping on late because they're having dinner.
Oh, that's all right. We ate earlier. We had leftovers. Lee was going to take me out. And I said, no, let's just do leftovers. So,
We'll
excuse
have
me.
to see what she's having for dinner. Maybe we
You want to go and
Cassandra's.
join her? Oh, before I forget. So you guys know that we went to the mega meet in Novi, Michigan here this year. Well, we've decided we're going to go again. So if anybody is up for an adventure and wants to go to a great convention, Novi, Michigan. What was the dates on it? Do you remember, Lee?
I have to look up. It's like the 11th, 12th, 13th.
It's around
It's
Mother's
the
Day.
Wednesday, no, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of whatever that is. Mother's Day will be on Sunday.
Yes, it's that. They always do it on that weekend. Well, we have to get some more work done on our RV.
Well, we're gonna get a
Yeah,
maintenance done
maintenance done.
in Charlotte, Michigan, and we'll be doing that on the Tuesday the 9th.
Yeah. So if you're interested in doing that, yeah, join us. We can get you the information, or just look up the mega meet in Novi, Michigan. So we're gonna have a Kiwi group there, and we will have lots of fun. Okay.
Sharon said Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Cassandra said they ordered pizza. They're leaving on vacation in the morning. So have fun, travel safe,
Oh yeah.
enjoy the pizza. That does sound mighty fine. And then Joni Penrod, sorry. I love that layout with the tree.
Oh yeah, that's I mean, I've had that thing for years and I'm like, I want to do something with this, but I'm not exactly sure. And it's like, I'm going to use my Kiwi Lane templates, and I still had extra paper left over. Okay, so now here on your Lacy Trims, to cut the inside out, you got 1 of 2 ways to do it. You can do it like kindergarten taught you, poke a hole and then cut your pieces out.
The inside out.
Yeah, cut your little triangles out. Or because we do a lot of layering, just go ahead and cut it up once through.
Right through the thing.
Right through the thing, we'll cover it up, and then go ahead and cut the circle out. And this way you could use the circle for something else. Smart, huh? So, yeah. And what else I was gonna say about this trip?
This trip we're on right now, or the trip?
The trip with the pictures. You're funny.
Well, we did take a little detour one day, took a little factory tour.
Yeah, that was it. What did we go see? Oh, was that the
Old number 7.
old number 7? That Jack Daniels. I have that picture, but I want to do that on a different page. But
So
yeah,
we
did have
went.
that.
Of course, that county's a dry county, so
Yeah,
you can't
I see
really
what I
buy
did with
their
that.
whiskey there, but you can buy the bottles and you get the whiskey free. It's way. But we went to a little restaurant that was featured on the Food Network, and there's an old hardware store where you could get some of the old Jack Daniels barrels and the wood. And we bought actually some charcoal there. That was some of the charcoal they used to filter with.
Well, tell them
that
how
you
they
get,
do that.
And it has old parts of the barrel in it.
They burn the old. Well, first though, the first burn is just pine, isn't it? Isn't it just straight?
It's oak.
Okay, it's just
It's from
straight oak.
Alabama. It's a
Yeah,
special kind
yeah.
of oak. And so you got to have something to light the fire. And I was amazing. They get some of their straight corn liquor before it's went through the filtering make their whiskey. Throw it on and it flashes and burns.
Like
underneath the surface.
it's
And
a
then they
lot.
hit it with a fire hose and put it out quick. So it like singes and kind of burns this wood that they have. And that kind of becomes their filtering for it. But if you're ever there, it's a neat tour to see. Whether you drink or not, we don't drink that much, but it was just a neat thing to see. And what was the other story they told us about up in the hills? Remember there where they store it in those buildings?
Oh, okay. So you guys, when the old revenuers used to go and try to find the people that were making the moonshine and all that stuff, they looked for black trees. All of this stuff when you're making it leaves this black soot on the trees, and that's how they found the people making the brew.
Yeah, the moonshine is kind of watch the trees. And,
All right,
so that was pretty cool. But
I'm going to use a little burlap.
Okay, go use some burlap.
This one and this one. Yep, just a
Sharon
little.
wanted to say that outing that you're talking about is called the Great Lakes Mega Meet, and you can look that up.
Yes.
2023, and you can see the information and start getting on some of their communications that's coming out.
But I think we're going to go there and represent Kiwi Lane and
a good time.
It's a lot of fun. I've been to a lot of conventions, and that one I have to say is one of my favorites so far. So I'm going to do a little burlap because I'm going to cut it off screen, guys, so I don't get it all over my paper.
And Molly Bishop says her daughter, they go every year to the Great Lakes Mega Meet. They take classes on the first couple days, and they shop on the final day. And you did the crop.
I did all crops. That's all I did. Crop and shop.
You get no classes in. And back to Sandra, they're leaving on vacation in the morning. They're going to be going to Table Rock Lake in Branson for a large family union. They rent out the entire resort every other year on the lake. We've been there several times. We'd like to get back again. Some great motorhome places there. Sometimes we go on the south side to Blue Eye, Arkansas.
Yep.
Sometimes we stay up where we are in Branson. We love going to the country music shows. We used to know some of the artists that play, like the guy who did play bass at the Presley's Theater was a good friend of Linda's. Went back when she used to sing, and just have a good time.
Oh, that's going to be cute. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of these leaves, and I'm also going to do it in burlap. And do we do maple or do we do oak? Let's do oak, since it was, yes, oak, or do we do this one?
It's kind of neat. You know, what's nice about the maple leaf, that's for all our Canadian friends.
Yeah, but it was oak that we were
Well,
around.
oak is one of the big things they were
Yeah.
using down there.
I watched Susan last night, guys, and I have to tell you, I never done it before. I've always cut my paper over top, and if I have little scraps, I just pick them up and throw away. She had a cute trick. So what you do is, maybe you guys already do it, and I'm the only one who does it. But when you're cutting out, you cut over a scrap piece of paper, and then they all fall on that paper, and you just throw them away from there. I was like, no, why did I think of that? So, because you don't want to get little shards all over your layout, especially if you're doing burlap. So you lay it down, and then you cut over top, and then you can just pick it up. So I got to thank Susan for that. All these years, and I've never done that.
I always do that. I think I
Oh,
should
you
do
do?
that.
You okay, I gotcha.
If you believe that, I got some
No.
land I'll sell you somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But you're going to pay a lot more for it because interest rates are a lot higher now.
Oh golly, am I glad we bought when we did. So yeah. Not good.
It'll all turn around. But so this is the oak leaf.
This is the oak leaf.
If you have an oak leaf, you got to have an acorn.
I got an acorn. There is an acorn in the kit. It's in Tiny Nature or Nature. By the way, guys, you need to look on the Last Chance. Make sure that you're getting all the templates that you want, because once they are gone, they're gone. So, and I looked out there, and there is a lot that's going in the vault. So, and Nature was one of them, not the Tiny Nature, but the Nature. It was, yeah. So, see, look at that. I could just pick them right off of that, and I didn't have to disturb my layout. Woohoo! Okay, and I will ink those, but I'm going to wait till I'm all done with everything else before
Yeah,
I
they
ink.
won't have to watch you
Yeah.
do all that.
Okay, so now we got all these little pieces.
Rochelle says they're going to Wichita to move her son. And then
Oh,
he'll
I
be
know where
off
that's
to
at.
New Mexico.
So we got the moon, and we're gonna make it out of that yellow I saw. And my aunt and uncle used to live in Wichita.
Lived on the south side.
Oh.
What was the street they lived on?
South Patty.
South Patty, which was
Yeah.
off hydraulic.
Do I want to do? No, I'm gonna save that circle.
They were kind of west of where the where they did all the airplanes there, the Boeing aircrafts
They
and Air
they
Force
didn't work for
Base,
Boeing. What's the other one they worked?
He worked for
Cessna.
Cessna.
There you go.
which now is owned by somebody else.
Yeah.
But she worked at Boeing for a little bit, and their son worked at Boeing.
My
Stood next to
aunt
us
used to rivet. She was a riveter, riveted all the planes.
way back.
Oh my goodness, she had the strongest hands, guys. Like really strong hands. So
Rochelle said he's in the military, so thank him for his service.
yes,
We
thank you.
appreciate that. We actually saw graduation today of my niece. She just went to Major Sergeant, right?
Nope, the other way around. Sergeant Major. She's
One of the highest
Sergeant
ranks
Major.
you can go without becoming a full
non-commissioned
officer.
officer, yeah.
She's in,
El Paso, Texas.
yeah, Fort Bliss.
Oh, that was
Paso,
so
Texas.
awesome to get to watch that. Watch her walk across the stage and get her. I mean, we're so proud of her and her brother and sister. They've come a long ways in their life.
Served a lot in our country, in Iraq,
Yes.
in Afghanistan.
Yes. Both.
So Linda Brock's got a question.
Sure.
Where did you get the burlap paper?
Scrap Mania, the store. She sells it by the sheet. So that's where I get it. If you want the number or anything, you can, it's 319-377-9999.
And I think, I don't know if I've seen it in a lot of other stores, but you can probably get it online too if you look around.
What's that?
Burlap. But
Um,
Linda likes the
no.
feel because you
No,
like
no,
to
no,
get
no.
that texture.
actually, Hobby Lobby doesn't have it. Michael's doesn't have it.
I know you look for it. When you find it, you
Oh, I
kind of
look.
pounce on it.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, I'm having trouble deciding which one. I really like this for the mountain. I gotta find a bigger piece. We use this one because I really like this. Now, if it'll fit. Oh, it's not gonna fit.
Close.
Yeah, and I think that's not all I have left of it.
Why don't you turn it a little bit?
I did, and I can't get it to.
either.
Well, maybe. Oh, you're so smart.
Yeah. It's a
Look at
triangle. You
you.
just got to angle it 15 degrees.
Oh, you guys.
And then you
He's
can line it
so
right up.
smart.
There's 180 degrees to a
You
triangle.
got education behind you, dear.
Oh, I'm just looking at the triangle. Saying, I think if you turn it, it'll fit.
Well, the only thing I got was a PhD. I put hubby through. I worked, but he's the one with all the smarts. I did
Not
graduate
really.
salutatorian in my class, though. I really did.
You're really the smart one.
No, I'm not cutting this out. This is going to be something else.
Jody Penrod said she found some at Hobby Lobby a couple of days ago.
Really?
So it's just
Woohoo.
another one to look at.
Yeah, ours is bone. There's nothing there. And I mean, it's like all of a sudden these stores are eliminating their scrapbook stuff, especially paper. Now, Cricket, they've built up like the vinyl and oops.
We were in Knoxville, Tennessee at, it wasn't a Hobby Lobby, it was at a Michael's. I can't remember what it was, but whatever it was that we were at had a load more scrapbook stuff than what we have at ours in Cedar
Oh,
Rapids,
yeah.
Iowa.
Definitely.
So it might have been something to do with location.
But well, ours, the derecho really messed it up. But ever since then, and the pandemic, there's nothing there. And they've gotten so expensive. So, and I'd rather support local, you know, a family run business. I'd rather give them my business. That's what I love about Kiwi Lane too, is their family. I don't know if you guys knew, but Debbie got married and she's in Hawaii. She actually called me the other day from Hawaii. I was so surprised. So, but she's doing fine and loving married life. So I'm so happy for her. She deserves it for sure. Oh, that does look like rocks. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay, so then we've got some trees and I got this. Let me go ahead and cut this out while I'm thinking of it. This is from Expressions, the journal set. There's expressions and captions. They are awesome for
They are
journaling.
so universal. That
And you could
all
use them.
those different
Yeah,
things.
you can use it like this for cutting out your titles. Kiwi Lane gives you a lot of little, what am I calling? Little
They're
bitty
almost like
cards.
business cards. They're like
they're
dinner
bigger.
cards.
They're, yeah, they're sentiment cards. There we go. And they're so useful. And on the back, there's usually just plain design. So if there's something else you need to use it for, like I'm going to use that for a tree, you can do that.
But it works out slick because you're able to take out that title.
Yeah.
And with the template. So you can do
Yeah.
that with other cards.
And you can use different templates. This is just one I chose from the
Or if you had
expressions.
holiday cards or other things that you wanted to.
Just love it. And like I said, these monthly kits, they're so worth it. I don't remember what was the most I got out of one kit at one time. I think I got 7 layouts out of one kit. No kidding. And I mean, it was pretty bare bones by the end, and I had to use some cardstock for some
Except for the
background.
templates, you had those, you still got them.
Yeah. So
They're
I think it was
templates.
7. And the club kit, I think it's $28
Yeah,
plus
shipping.
tax and all that. But if you think about it, okay, so I got 7 double pages. That's 14. That's $2. $2 a layout, right? Or $2 a page. $2 a page. Yeah, he's smiling over here at me like, you can figure that. So that's cheap, guys. That's just amazingly inexpensive. So, because then I can, if I save on that, I can splurge on a couple other things.
But the little scraps
So-
of paper left, it might have been really $1.97.5.
Oh, you're so,
Maybe it should.
you're so silly. Okay, so I got this green and oh, I don't want to use that.
And I'm not giving her too hard of a
Yes,
time.
he is.
But I told her this traveling thing's gonna make me want to sing a little bit.
No, please do not do that.
She told me the dog won't like it.
No,
The
nobody's
dog will
gonna like
howl,
it.
then the dog howls, nobody can
Nobody's
hear.
gonna like it. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one and this one.
We're gonna bring the guitar in this trip, but I could have played a little light background.
You
music.
could have. I told you to grab it. I was told him to grab his hummingbird and my 12 string. So it would have been nice. I mean, it's been hot. And then the storm came And it's been really nice now. We're supposed to get hot again
I
up
think
in
we
the
were at
90s.
81 today, something like that.
Yeah, it's
Humidity
not
was
bad.
down quite a bit.
So not complaining. We live in the Midwest. So when it's nice and warm, we soak it up. Because when the winter comes,
Northern Midwest.
yeah. Okay.
We have friends that are down in kind of the South Central Texas, and they've been sharing with us how warm it is. We got some friends that are from Canyon Lake area, that's north of San Antonio. They're actually up in Iowa. I think they might be in Wisconsin actually this
Spring
weekend.
greens, I
They
think.
keep heading north to get away from the hot temperatures. And then it got all hot here, and they're complaining about that. But
We had dinner with them to the Mana colonies. It's worth the trip. It really is. It's
a
about
lot to see and do.
about 15-20 minutes from our house, but it's a German settlement. And
German and Swiss.
yeah, they have wonderful restaurants and food and shops. It's really nice. I got to get my tiny scissors.
Well, they're all kind of kicking in now. Rochelle said it's 105 for us tomorrow.
Ooh,
Nikki said it's 98 here at, at 6:50, I mean, 7 o'clock at night. That's pretty warm.
yeah.
Well, 6:59. So, yeah. it's
I mean, the
basically
sun
7
the
o'clock.
sun beats down, which is good, but there's a little breeze blowing. It's perfect. So
The humidity's not too bad.
yeah, it hasn't been. I mean, it was sticky the one day before it stormed, but it wasn't too bad at all.
That was a real
So,
freaky day.
yeah.
Sky was kind of greenish looking. and
Yeah, we were the only ones that pulled our slides in, but I'm like, I don't want no damage on my toppers. So we sat there and I said, okay, let's go to bed. Lee's like, I'm not sleeping with the slides in. And I'm like, it's okay. We've done it before, but so we waited for the storm to
You
pass.
can do it again. Is that how the
Yeah,
song
you can
goes?
do it again,
Do
but
it
he
again.
wasn't wanting to do that. So it does get a little tight, but you can still walk from the front to the back.
I'm a big boy. Want me to get stuck in the hallway?
Like he got his, okay guys, he was chasing getting the ball for the dog that it went up under the front seat on the driver's side. I shouldn't laugh, but he got his arm stuck under
Yeah, I
the
lifted the
seat.
seat up because they're power seats. I got my arm up there and I couldn't get the stupid thing out. Had me right by the big knuckle on the elbow. I thought I was going to cut it off.
I said, whatever you do, don't break the seat, please.
Yeah, don't break the seat. My damn arm's turning blue. Get out of here.
Oh, no, that's been so there it is. Yeah, he can be funny. I mean, I watched him and
That
he was
wasn't
almost in a
funny.
pit. It was almost oh yes it was.
I was in pain.
No. First he goes, I think I got my arm stuck. No, I got my arm stuck.
Just gotta be thankful I don't have feeling in all my arms and legs anymore. So it didn't hurt quite so bad.
Oh golly, you're so funny. Because you never know if he's teasing you or not. That's the whole
No,
thing.
it was stuck. I couldn't get it out.
Oh shoot.
Anyway, Nikki says they had such horrible winds 2 days ago. It broke branches off their tomato plants.
Oh no.
And flattened her widow's tears.
What is that? What's a widow tear?
It's a flower.
How do you know that and I don't know that?
Because like you said, I went to school.
It's a flower. Okay. I've never heard of widow's tears.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you gotta enlighten us. What is a widow tear?
Cassandra wants to know if we're full-time RVers now.
Not yet.
No, we're not. And we've been talking about it and we're still contemplating it, but sometimes you just want to have a place to go home. And we're getting all this warranty work done right now. But we stay with it when we're there. But during the summer, I'm still working. I'm vice president of construction. So I'm out seeing a lot of different things going on. So we kind of work around. My company I work for, we're headquartered in Wisconsin, in Madison, which is just beautiful in the summertime. So pretty much from about May till, well, we're going to be in South Carolina most of October. So, and then we'll put it back in the insulated, heated building at home for the winter
Yeah.
and hibernate like a bear does and work from home.
All right. I am going to use
Nikki
orange.
says I can't think of the other name for them, but they're a type of
See, I've
flower.
heard of like bleeding heart.
Yeah.
But I've
They're all
never
related.
heard of a widow tear. I'm gonna have to look that one up, guys. That's intriguing. my mom had a lot of flowers, but she never had that.
She sent a link out there that people can click on to look at it if they want.
Okay, perfect. Always want to learn something new. If you don't learn anything, you're dying.
Just like I talked about triangles here months or two
Don't
ago.
start. Please don't. Oh, he had Stacy at Scrap. He had her just going so bad. Oh,
Well, there's
geez.
different kinds of triangles, and people gotta look at just like there's circles and ellipses. And
If you guys are in the Cedar Rapids area, you should come to one of my we call it stay and play. It's a crop all day. You can use all of the Kiwi Lane templates and the books.
yeah, Linda
and
brings all hers in and
Yep.
has extras. A lot of them you can just.
have class templates, and so you can
What's the
play.
rules though that are on
Oh,
it?
rule number 1, don't take the templates home. Rule number 2, don't take the templates home. Rule number 3, don't cut around the templates. Trace, then cut. Because you will cut your templates.
No, they won't cut their.
They'll cut my templates.
There
Yeah,
you
which
go.
is not a good thing. Some of them are irreplaceable. So like if you come, then you'll be able to.
If it's something you see you really like, you can always go online and
Yeah.
get it, but come to it, you just need it, it's there, use it. And they're, it's really great that they allow to do that. And I think the only thing there is, if you're gonna buy paper,
You have to buy the
You
paper there.
know.
That's the only rule.
and you should probably get it there, because the stores let you do it
Yeah.
there, and they don't have to pay for it, so.
I like it. I love it. Yes, I do.
You said good in those.
I'm not singing. Believe me,
sound
I'm
like
not.
it.
No, that's not singing.
You sing good.
No, been too many years. Oh, guys, I'm loving
I can
this.
practice a little bit singing.
Okay, so we got these leaves to do. We need one this color. And Susan also said too last night, and I've always done this, but if you cut a little piece out of your 12 by 12, continue to cut off the one side that's smaller, not the 12 by 12, because you could use this for a border or something else. So you want to keep tracing and cutting off of your smaller section. That's a good tip. So, but how do a lot of you already have the Kiwi clubs? Are you already members and you enjoying them and not stashing them? I hope. Get out and play with them. Actually, Lee's a member. He gets an extra club kit for me because I never get enough. Now they started where you can buy just the paper too. And so
And sometimes they'll have sale later too.
sometimes, yes, they do. But I love having the second kit. And sometimes I even order the extra paper myself. It's so versatile, guys. I can't say that enough. It is versatile. Like there's really nothing on this that you couldn't use for a Father's Day that's coming up. And by the way, that's Sunday. You guys got anything special planned for Father's Day? Lee asked me tonight what we were going to do, and I said, well, whatever he wants to do. Probably take him out for lunch or supper, or he may cook. He likes to, he has a little small Traeger that we travel with, and he likes to cook on that. And I've got some pork chops he can do, or some steak. So leave it up to him. We're not we didn't give gifts for Mother's Day and Father's Day. The motorhome was our gift to each other for the next how many years while we're still driving. Oh, so at the last campground we were at, there was a gentleman who had a motorhome. It was like ours. It was his was an Aspire, and it was an Integra, and he was needing a hip replacement. He was getting it, but he was having a hard time walking. But I watched him, and he got behind the wheel and drove just fine. So
He was en route to a hip replacement.
I was like, should he be driving? But he got behind the seat and off he went. So, yeah. You have to read some of these comments, dear, for me.
Well, I'm doing a little research,
Oh,
but I'll
no.
get to it. So widow's tears, the Michigan Bulb Company has some of those
Ooh.
in different sizes. Here I can see they have $5.99 in stock. But here's some people have asked, what are widow's tears? They've been used to relieve itching. It's associated with insect bites.
Pennies do that too. Or the bug bite thing. Have you guys seen the bug bite thing? It's like it's a little suction thing that sucks out the poison. It works. It's called the bug bite thing.
These things are also called Virginia spiderwort,
Oh, now that I've heard.
spider lily,
I've heard of that.
or Trinity flower.
I haven't heard of that. So that's what it is. Huh. Interesting. All I've been told is 3 let it be. That's poison ivy.
There's some pictures of them. You've seen some of those before.
Oh yeah, I know what those are now. Oh, I never knew that's what they call them. Well, I'll be.
Sorry about that.
Learn something every day. So, but
Well, Linda Brock answered a question you must have asked. Said that's cute. And Molly says, I'm a member. I love the paper. Nikki says, yes, I think that's where I got my purple ones. I got white ones for my friend. Now I need pink ones and blue ones. Must be on the flowers.
yeah, we don't have many. We don't have any flowers planted around my house. I'm actually allergic to the pollen from the flowers, and especially if we
It isn't like you quit breathing. It's just that your nose runs so
and
bad.
I don't stop sneezing. I think 43 is my 43 sneezes in a row is my I don't know what to call it.
It's kind of like your record.
Yeah, my record, so to speak. And tomato
and
plants
we
are
had,
really bad.
Did Rachel, a couple years ago, and took out a lot of our big trees we had, and of course a lot of the things went. We had some really old lilacs that we really liked up along there, and I think it really
Yeah.
damaged them a lot.
So, now geraniums, I can handle geraniums. Those don't bother me at all. And marigolds, like those don't bother me.
The
But-
ones that have real heavy scent.
Oh, not good. Like cut flowers in the house. Lee's lucky he doesn't have to buy me any flowers, because if he does, I know he's just trying to
But
kill
she
me.
loves yellow roses. But
I
tomatoes
love them.
tear her up,
Yeah,
so.
I can't do it. And the older I get, seems like the worse it is too.
Josie McElmary said, sorry, just not able to join. Hello, Lee, Linda,
Well,
and
hello.
Gracie.
Gracie's in her kennel, not happy. We tried leaving her out, but she was a bad girl.
So
So
bad. She was barking at people going by, doing what she should do, but then nobody could hear her.
okay, so I need to cut out this for the mountain. And the little water piece.
And Nikki says,
I lost
Marigold
my
set
water
her off.
piece. Uh-oh.
One thing bothers me badly is poison ivy. Poison oak, poison's too.
Okay, I know it's around here somewhere.
And what are we looking for?
The little water. I've got another one. I got yours set, so I can
I
get
think
it out.
it's right there under your anchor.
No, that's not the water. That's no. Usually I cut it and I leave it in a pile, like Susan recommends. It's gotta be here. I'll find it. Okay, I need to ink this stuff, and then we can start gluing it down. And cut the rest of the water and that mountain.
What color are you gonna make the water?
Well, that's a
Kind of a blue, maybe?
well,
some
I
white in
actually
it.
have, okay. I have some sparkle. It's teeny tiny, honey. Teeny, 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 tiny. I usually have a tray that I put them all in too, but
At home, which
yeah, I didn't bring it.
is a little harder to do here.
We'll find it. Like I said, I have another one. So I have your set.
But you gotta get my permission.
Yeah. Can I have your permission?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's so funny when the mailman comes and I see the brown box. He said, "Oh, good, my Kiwi Kit Club's here." He says, "Are you sure it's yours? It might be mine." He said, "You can't open up my mail." That's that's federal law.
Yeah, and I don't
So,
mind. She can always open it,
Yeah,
but I
he's
gotta
just
give her
teasing. He teases a lot.
most of the
He has to have a good heart to put up with me. How many years this year, dear?
a lot.
Mhm.
You know how many? 43.
Yes, I do.
Married for 43.
And then we dated for 3 years before that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, and with
We're coming up on half a century.
that doesn't seem possible. It really doesn't.
Well, time flies when you enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay, this one first. We are almost done with this.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, oh, I know something. Would you mind on the floor in the closet? There is a plastic 12 by 12 container with paper in it. Could you bring that for me,
I
please?
could.
I would appreciate that. I want to show you guys what I worked on the other day.
And Darlene Timmons says, "Good evening. Your page is so cute."
Aw, thank you. It's Kiwi Lane. That's what I keep telling people. It's not me. It's Kiwi Lane. You'll have to rewatch from the beginning if you're just joining. I did a little sample layout showing you how you could use borders with this. And then I did this one with just little fun borders. So I knew this one was gonna. Burlap's a little harder to ink, but it is so worth it because it looks so good. And anytime there's foliage, I love to incorporate some kind of burlap. I've actually used the burlap on a Christmas layout. Oh my gosh. What about burlap at Christmas time? But it was so cute. I'll have to pull that out sometime. All right, now I've got to make the waterfall and I got to make this little mountain piece. And we have this one that we can use on the mountain. I think we'll do that. It'll look like snow.
It's right.
That's the right one. Thank you, dear.
I put the very close bag to protect the wall because she gouged it pretty bad.
Oh no, that was already there.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another thing to fix.
She rocks and rolls. She's in her tail.
And there's no wheels up there.
Those wheels.
Okay.
Catherine just got here.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. We're using it's called Something Moments. Collect Moments Kiwi Club kit from this last month. And I can't wait to see Mary Snyder. I can't wait to see what she does. She does a whole Zoom on
Of every kid.
So if you want to join her, that would be awesome. And she takes you from beginning to end with it. And she does great work. And I haven't looked to see what time she's scheduled on. She's usually on a Saturday, but you can always watch the replay too. There are a lot of creative partners out there that have great ideas.
And Darlene, I hope her husband recovers really well from that. I know it kind of slow so far. Hopefully he keeps doing okay.
What's this now?
Well, back here, remember her husband had an accident.
Oh,
She went
yeah.
She went out with some of her friends tonight, and their husbands come over to sit with her husband while he's still recovering.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Needed
make
a
sure.
women's night out. Wasn't that a Judd song? Girls' night out.
Yeah, it was.
Do, do, do,
Okay,
do.
I'm gonna leave that there. I'm going to find that
And
little
Wendy
piece.
says, "Sorry, joining late. What did it keep that out
Oh, kind of a mess right now.
there?" And says, "Looking good so far. Come back."
Okay. Let me find the water.
Lives in Atlanta, so she knows what heat humidity is like, I'm sure.
All right. We are going to find the little water
And I
piece.
saw we have people from Kentucky tonight, and we also have people from
Love
Georgia.
Kentucky. Beautiful state.
The music and also
Here
the actual
is
dress.
the waterfall.
It's like the hat of a sorcerer.
I dropped
Probably
the
where
moon.
the other one
Remind me I
was.
dropped the moon. Yeah,
Right.
probably. Okay, let me get this down and then I'll add that.
Yeah, before you lose that one.
Yeah. Okay, I do want to eat my pictures. I just think it kind of, how do I put it? It just
Makes
kind of,
them snap.
it snap a little. It finishes the edge too, because a lot of them have the little white edge. Now this one I
Well,
printed
you
on.
print your own pictures.
I
too,
do.
And you trim them a lot of times to fit what you're looking for.
Yeah. This one though I didn't.
Matting helps, but it doesn't take away that white edge.
Mm-mm. So, and talking about matting on them, I hardly do matting anymore. I used to just mat everything, but lately this just seems to.
I still like the one square template, so they're kind of translucent. And you throw a picture, so you cut your picture to the side.
Oh, the photo templates. Yeah,
I like those.
that's what I used to cut these. So these are 3x4s. This is a 4x4. These are 4x6s.
So what size would it be if it was metric?
I have no clue. When they announced it, when I was younger, and they announced that we were going to go metric, I panicked because
Actually, metric's a lot easier than the SAE system.
my
But you
brain
get
does
used
not
to
work
one,
out.
it's different than over the other.
I don't know if you guys can see that. See how it just gives it a little antiquing on the edge? I love that. And it breaks it up a little. So if you don't want to mat, you don't have to. Okay.
If
Ricky,
Ricky
bye.
keeps sharing her expressions, I should let her out of bed and see if she will
No,
calm down.
no. Standing there until we are done. She will be up on the table. Okay, now we are going to adhere some of this down.
Don't lose your water.
I got my water right there.
The template water,
Okay,
not her glass of water.
so this one, do you think we need to trim it down a little? This is from Streamers. We got one there and one there. Do we need to pull it down some more? You think? Maybe just a tad. So let's cut it in half. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we haven't lost anything. Okay.
Lost it, you mean like the water.
Like I lost the water. Yeah. It looks fine halfway.
Also, for those that joined a bit later, we did get started a little bit later tonight. Actually, Susan, we were blessed to have her help kick us off tonight. And unfortunately, when she went to leave, she ended the session for everybody and then realized
Oops.
she had to restart it again. So
That's
we had about 10 minutes of getting to know one another.
so I'm gonna set that off to the side.
I was flip it over and lay it down.
Oh no, don't, please don't do that because it will stick. And then we will be screwed. It's warm in here tonight. Must be that light. We have one of those 18-inch ring lights, so it lights up the area here. And boy, is it a little hot.
And we're fairly square. Usually it'd be better to be a little closer to the work that you're doing, but because I could see clear up to the post of here where you're.
Well, I'm sorry.
And I can't quite see that side clear over there to the right. Where
Okay.
the pictures right now. Close, but not quite all.
Hold on. See how good my eyes are. Not good. All right, so I'm going to put it here. That'll work. Okay, that one there. This one here. Where's the other balloon? There we go. Up a little. Just a tad.
I remember what the name of that waterfall was. It was just north of
I don't
Manchester,
know.
Tennessee.
I don't remember
It was at
now.
a park, and we had to walk down probably half mile, kind of like a trail.
Yeah, it was. Oop, it's got to go
It
more.
was really nice.
Got to go a
Picture
little more.
postcard type.
Yes, it was gorgeous. When he told me we were gonna go look at waterfalls, I'm like, oh, that sounds so much fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. But Miss Bella got me out.
It went tubing, I guess, went over the waterfall.
No, there were people that were doing crazy things. Okay, that one's down.
What was those old beer commercials, Hams, from the land of living waters? They used to have those
Something like
commercials with bear.
Okay. My eye on that waterfall.
Yes, I am. And again, they're going to be layered on this because this is once you cut this out, you got a tree stuff.
Yep, I see it.
Cuts right through, so you can kind of go right over the splice of that.
Yep. Put this back down. This is the fun part, putting it all together. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da-da. Okay, I'll do the big mountain, which this is from Adventure Awaits Club Kit. One of the first ones that came out.
Up to 2018, wasn't it?
Just a second, I'll take a look,
Might
make
be a
sure.
little older than that. It's like the fourth one right there.
June 2018. You're right. Okay, so we got this mountain.
How about that? 4 years this month.
My goodness, has Kiwi Club been in that existence that long? Oh,
We've been married 43 years. Right.
that's a long time.
Time just flies.
You know
It was
what?
yesterday.
I'm gonna put some pop-ups on
Some elevators.
that. Yeah, your elevators. We're gonna give it a
They
little.
call them pop-ups, but they elevate what you have. So I call them elevators. Because you put one, you go one floor. You go two, you go up twice as high. On and on. I
Hot
think
dogs.
doing more than two would probably be a little too much.
Pop dots.
Gives a little dimensional.
Scrap basket.
I guess you do gotta take those off.
Yeah, we gotta take the backing off. Oh, FYI too, I'll be back on. Lee and I will be doing the crafting on the 22nd. We're going to be using the new summer templates along with triangles. I had to stop and think.
Really?
Yeah.
I will get excited about that night.
I figured you would. I'll lay that
Do I need to
there.
prepare any PowerPoint slides or background of triangles? What makes triangles? What?
I think you'll be fine. Okay, that one there. Now, this is my scrap basket.
So that little piece came out of the inside of that one.
Make sure I got room for my two pictures. I like that. There we go. That'll work. All right, so I want to get these stuck. Did I ink those? I did not ink those. How did I miss those?
That just
How
isn't
did
good.
I miss it? I'm terrible at taking selfies. I am so bad, but I wanted this arbor that was on the farm. It was so pretty. Somebody taking time in the area would.
Shelley Ryan wants to know June 22nd. Is that
Yep,
what you said?
June 22nd.
That's a Wednesday.
Is it a Wednesday? Or is it the 22nd? I know it's the 22nd.
Okay, because the 23rd is the Thursday. I'll be at the big large solar project on that day.
I'll make sure I post it, and I'm sure Kiwi Lane will have it listed on when the crafting is. So
We appreciate all of you enjoying it. It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
Great.
definitely appreciate you guys so much. And it's so much fun to be able to crop with you, because you know it's more fun to scrapbook with other people. So
And she gets tired scrapbooking with me.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
I don't really just truly scrapbook. I just critique you. as you scrapbook.
Boy, he can do that really good. He's like, that's not what you had there. Okay, to pop or not to pop? Not pop. Yeah, I better wait, get the trees down. He's looking it over, guys. He really is.
When I first glanced over, I thought that was upside down where it said never lost. Because the never lost, you can hardly read compared to the always exploring.
I see that.
And
That
the
was
light.
gonna
and
go
the angle.
behind. Oh, that's turned out so cute. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, so this
I'm
one,
gonna have fun watching you try to ink all that or get that stuck down.
what do you mean?
Maybe stuck to your fingers and all
No,
kinds of things.
no. This will stick just fine. Look at this. I am gonna do a little bit more.
Shelley says, thank
This
you. I
one.
always enjoy watching you. I'm working on Kiwi Lane layouts tonight.
Awesome. Oh, we got a few here, yeah. Few more of Lee's elevators.
You got that right.
Well, I tell you, there are a lot of great Kiwi Lane creative partners out there that do wonderful work. We all have our own style, and it's fun. Myself, I love watching some of the other girls. And oh wait, did I write it there? Nope, that's not right. I'm forever writing notes on the back. Like I wrote a note on the back of the pop dot paper. I don't write notes. I don't remember very well.
Text yourself.
That doesn't work either.
You gotta remember to look at your text.
Yeah, that I should. Okay, yes, I'm going to just stick this down. That is so cute, guys. Oh my gosh.
I'm excited about seeing the water come out of the mountain.
Yeah, well, I think I got a little surprise on it. I'm gonna do something.
You got a surprise?
I got a surprise.
Is it like a piece of cake?
No.
Dish of ice cream?
No. Okay. So I got this
Somebody was
paper
having
pack.
dinner, I think it was Cassandra or somebody. They were having pizza.
So I got this paper pack of Sizzix, and it's got these colors in it, the glitter, and this, I love this one. We are going to use a little something extra. I could go back and use the dark blue on this, but I think I want this. Are you okay with that, honey? I
I
remember
think
which way
so.
it goes.
And then I think when you do it, you do inking, put just a little bit of whites, kind of follow the texture.
I can do that
around a
with my
little bit.
pen.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
So we can go, ooh, we could go this way. Just cut that off out of the mountain, the waterfalls, come down through the mountain. Or
back
we
down
can go,
below.
hold on a minute, let me go this way. There's so much you could do with this. You could go the mountain that way and then make it come down here. Let's try that, see what happens.
You do two of them
I'm gonna do two. Why not? We're just playing,
for
right?
the price of one.
Yeah, if I would have did my pencil. This is a night of losing stuff. Not good. Not good. Okay, here we go. And I can't do the slide flip on this because it's the same on both sides.
About the
But we're gonna
texture is a little
try.
different on one side than the other.
Nope, it's both the same. It's almost got a little bit of a silver fleck in it. And like I said,
flake?
this is, huh?
A
Oops,
flake, silver flake.
fleck. Like just a little bit.
Yeah, one picture over here though, it looks like you must have put something on her to make I look bald headed in the back. It's not me.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, if I put Gracie up on my shoulders like that, I'd probably
Lose
come
an
away
ear.
bloody.
Yeah. She likes to climb on Daddy, but then she likes to growl and nip. Sometimes
It's play to her, but
it's not
it's not
fun.
always play to me.
No. Okay. Put that there. All right. We're going to cut these. See what happens. I got to do the other side.
I think that's before we had the bling on our old coach.
Is it?
Yeah.
That has been a few years. Well, this was 2015. So I don't think we did have it on. I'm using my small scissors. Tim Holtz. I love Tim Holtz scissors.
And why do you love Tim Holtz's scissors?
They stay sharp for one thing.
Well,
They're very,
ways you use them.
yeah, the writing needs to go towards you and there's little teeth. You want the teeth on the bottom. Because if you don't, whatever side of the paper you're using the teeth on will leave teeth mark. Now, sometimes that's kind of cool if you're cutting foil. It'll leave a little bit of an edge and it's
A little
kind of
ratty
nice.
edge.
Kind of a nice little touch. So we're talking about something. It's a bling on the coach. When did we put the bling on the coach? It was an it's an Integra also. It's an Aspire. And then we bought an Integra Anthem this year. And
Linda Brock wants to know what size are those.
these? Okay, so Tim Holtz makes 3 sizes. He makes big long ones. He makes these. These are the ones I think you'd still get on the Kiwi Lane website.
They're kind of medium.
Yeah, medium. And then these are the tiny ones. He also makes some.
Looks like the blade's about 2 inches.
He also makes some that are like really thin and long that you can use for like, oh, what do I want to call it?
Like real long cuts.
No, it's like really intricate. They remind me of the barber shears, the old hair cutting scissors, but they're used for
back like when I used to have hair.
yeah, when you used to have hair. So they make those. They're okay. I don't mind them. However, I do have a pair. However, you can cut yourself really easy with those because the blades are super thin and super long.
And super sharp.
Mixed media, they use them for mixed media too. I've seen them use those. But these are my favorite right here. These 2 pair, the tinies and then the medium size. Okay. So now I'm not going to ink this because you want me to do some white, right?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So we've got water coming out of the mountain there. And let's see what happens if we do.
Don't you think a little white with the pen makes it
Yeah,
look,
I think that would be just fine.
makes it look like little ripples or little.
And this needs to go under that tree. And of course, I love to doodle, so I'll go back and doodle. And then that's coming out. Oh, I like it. I'm seeing, and all you guys can't see because my big finger's in the way. But the waterfall coming out of the mountain through the other mountain. I like that. What do you think? Yes? No? What do you think, guys? With?
Yeah, and you start up the mountain with the
Or without.
small.
I don't know. It's kind of cool both ways. I like it though. Okay. So what did they say? They like it or they don't like it?
They said start over.
Start.
No.
I'm not starting
The only thing that's
over.
against it, you got the brown burlap with the back mountain. That means kind of barren, dry. So why would there be water? But again,
Water goes wherever.
yes. Sherry McDowell says without.
Without. You like it without? Okay. So just do the one.
Well, we got a lot of them coming in yet.
Okay. There's one.
Couple love it's. Molly says with. Shelley says looks good. Sharon says without. Paulette says without.
So more
Rhonda
without
Mole
than with it.
says without.
Okay. Rhonda, you know, you're my favorite Kiwi Lane person that does beautiful work. Guys, if you've never seen Rhonda Mole's books, you run into her, you tell her you want to see everything that she has done because she is amazing. So I keep telling her she needs to be a creative partner.
Sharon Belcher says without. Linda
Without.
Rock says with. Wendy Tree says both. So you got kind of a mixed bag there.
Well, we'll just leave it like that. And in the
We'll
morning,
do the
I'll
one,
look.
And if you look at it later, think, hey, I think it looks awesome too, and you want to change it up, you can. Or just don't peel off your sticky thing so you can put it on or take it off.
Yeah.
You can vary it.
Can vary it.
Yeah. Or you can take that, the way the French curve works now, and make it half as wide, but the smaller one above.
You know, guys,
gotta
I
be
didn't
careful.
understand a
She's
word
got
he
scissors
said.
in her hand, so I gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
you know, I didn't
Well,
understand
you
a
make it
word
half
he
as thick
said.
because up higher in the mountain, the water wouldn't be quite as flowing as much, right?
Mhm. There's sometimes, guys, he goes right over my head.
What comes standing up? You're sitting.
Oh, he is hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna go right up to the edge. I was gonna leave a little bit, look kind of funky. Okay,
They all
looking
got- They all
good.
gotta remember, this is Father's Day, so they gotta do all the special things for the
I know, I already told
men in
him.
their life.
I told him what we were doing.
What are we doing?
Going out to eat. That's probably it.
Where are we going?
Wherever you want to go. Except for Waffle House. And we're not going to Waffle House. There's none close by. So
Well,
that's his favorite place. He got to
like
go on the last
low
trip.
country food also.
I know. I'm so
On Nolan's.
Oh, I forgot my moon. Whoops. Forgot the moon.
Bad Moon Horizon.
This is really cute, guys. Really, really cute. I wonder if I should pop that up too.
Kristen
Why
Lawson
not?
says, hi, Lee and Linda. I'm excited to see you're still on. I wasn't able to join earlier. The layout's looking awesome.
Well,
You'll have
thank
to go back and
you.
watch, Kristen. You'll be able to see
I started
all
out,
the things. We started off a little late because we got
well,
truncated as we started.
you know I'm going to give Susan a hard time about that.
Yeah, actually, Susan started tonight.
And she went to leave and she
hit
left
the
us
wrong
all.
button, and she ended the whole session
Yeah.
and then realized it and we had to restart it again. So
Do you guys know they make black pop dots? I just found that out this year that they made them.
really,
Yes.
Paulette wants to know the blue
Awesome.
strip that you just take down. What template is that?
Okay. This one and this one are from streamers. There's 3 of them. There's this one, and well, let me look. What's the other one? Okay. I left them out. Okay. So you got this one. Let me pick it up here. And you got that one. And then this one. I saw it fall, but I don't.
So what you did on this one was, though, you put another one over top, so it looks a lot
That's-
smaller than whatever. it
Yeah,
is.
that is from Happy Trails.
This
Happy
blue
Trails.
one.
No, this is Streamers. This is Happy Trails. All right, you got it. Is your question answered, dear?
All my questions are always answered. It's more than Paulette's answer.
Yes. So I'm
But
just
when
using
you
fun
look at
borders.
It looks smaller, but that's because you layered the other one over top. That's what's so neat about layering. You can make things multiple, endless number.
Oh, I know. It's and what I showed earlier, if you watch the replay, we did a layout with just the borders in these pictures. I have 9 pictures on this page, guys. 9. So with that said, I better get the other one too. It's hard to do multiple pictures unless you put them all right together.
Did you eat those?
Yes, I did. Everything's been eaten. Yes, we are good. But with Kiwi Lane on the multiple pictures, there's so many options you can do. Okay. There, now we got to do this, and that. And I think we will pop that one and that one for sure. Maybe even,
Or pop shots.
I'm going to use white ones here. I got a new package. Got a new one. But no, talking about what we'll do for Father's Day, we usually don't do much. We bought,
Depends mostly what the weather is.
yeah, we bought each other the motorhome. So that's, like I said, kind of our gift.
It's nice to kind of relax, so it'd be nice. to
Yeah, he works so hard every day. I mean, he's working in here pretty much this week, except for you go up. Is it Wood County? Is that what you said? You going?
do.
Yeah. He's got a wind farm. Wind farm you built?
No, solar.
Solar project up there. So
I'm actually the vice president of construction for utilities, so wind and gas turbines, and
Solar.
batteries. Ran coal units for years.
yeah. I think we'll pop them off. Oops.
Yeah,
Oops.
you just pop that off. Maybe it'll come off, maybe it won't.
Again, I should be doing what Susan does, put a piece of paper underneath before I start working. Less of a mess.
And on the pictures, you print your own pictures.
Yeah, I have a picture mate. The only thing, the only thing is it only prints 4x6s. My other picture mates always printed other sizes. Well, at one of the crops at the store, there was a lady there, had my machine going. My pictures were going to her machine. So, anyway, she showed me it's called an Epson print. It's a little app that you can put your pictures in a collage or whatever you want and then print it, and it works good. So
Melissa wants to know, where do you include journaling?
okay, so this one, as far as journaling, the pictures are not done. I mean, the trip isn't done. So what I like to do is make a journal page of just the trip. And then if there's
And
something,
you'll have multiple pages.
right,
something
and
else.
then if there is a particular one that I want to highlight or whatever, a particular picture that I want to highlight or whatever, I might put a little number by it. Some pages I do journal. This one I'm not, because like I said, it's
Well,
from
you've got the one thing that's over here. Always
Never
Exploring.
Lost, Always Exploring, but that's not really a journal. That's just like a title. I don't journal every page. I don't title every page. It just depends on the subject that I'm doing. So this one, it's much easier for me to write everything out on what we did, because there's a story behind every picture. If I were to journal, I'd have to leave some of the pictures off because it would be a lot, because there's a lot of stories behind it. So I hope that answers your question. So if you were to leave a journal spot, maybe not put one of these leaves on, and you could put a journal right here, or you could journal here, you could journal there. I mean, there's a lot of places you can. So, but
Well, and the one template you used for where that title is,
that was a
that
journal.
is a journaling
Yeah.
template that works really
Yep.
nice. Where you can get some lines on it and so forth, so you know what to do.
So it just depends. If you're a journaler, kudos to you on every page. In that. Hot diggity dog. We are done but the doodle, and I might add some enamel dots. I might add some stars. We'll see. I can do that before I post it.
And there could be a second water.
Yeah. Well, so I wanted to show you guys one I'm working on.
Molly says, love the layout, love the colors, love the pictures.
It's our latest Kiwi Club kit, Collect Moments. So check out, they might have,
Some extras left, you think?
well, I don't know if they've listed it yet or not. I haven't looked, but you might be able to still get some. Okay. Oh, and if you are a Kit Club member, here's another thing. You get 10% off of everything you buy from, as long as you're a Kit Club member. That makes a big difference. I mean, that'll pay for the postage and your sales tax. So,
But you buy
All right.
other templates.
so I wanted to show you this. This is with, I did this at the store the other day. I was playing around. This is authentic paper. It's Valentine paper. Whoop, I got something. There we go. That was the wrong way. It's like something ain't matching. There we go. Okay. So there are a lot of dyes out there. There's a new one called Be Bold Bloom. And it's a beautiful dye. And it's a collection of flowers and stuff together. So I took that idea and used my Kiwi Lane flowers that we have. These are from Tiny Plants. These are Tiny Accents. And then I added a doily, some gems, and some buttons. And I made my own little collage. So I thought you guys like to see that. Oh, and the other thing I was going to tell you, if you have a paper that sets up against another one and you don't like the way it looks, add a solid strip. This happens to be a foil, but you could add anything, a plain or whatever. So yeah, these are Sunnybrook Lane. This is scallops, and then just a 1/2 inch strip. And so there we go.
Suzanne says she loves that one. Kristen said, very pretty. I was going to ask you, I saw you had the crimper out.
Oh, I
that
was going
just-
to use it, but I decided to use the burlap instead. That's the other thing too, guys. If you have an old crimper around, let me
Is
show
that
you.
like me, my old crimper?
You're not an old crimper. All right, just let here. This will work. I'll get a piece of scrap paper. I want to show you a couple different designs that you can do with your crimper. Okay, so we're going to put it in one way. And hopefully you can see that. Looks like corrugated cardboard, right? And you can use that. You could even, I thought about doing a leaf on it, but like I said, I used the burlap, so I didn't need any more. But you talked about an acorn earlier. So you got your acorn cut out, and the top has like a crisscross, right? So what you do is you take that piece, put it in this way. Whoops.
You need to hold it.
Nope, I got it. You put it that way, and you get a crisscross. Let me do it one more time. I didn't hold it shut tight enough. I'll get it. There we go.
Kind of hard to do with such a small piece.
This one's kind of hard to see, but it gives you the crisscross, so it looks like an acorn piece. This piece is hard to see, but it's
All I'd say, I got my scallops in the mail today.
awesome. So that's it, guys, except for some doodle work, and we are done for tonight. This has been wonderful. If you haven't joined the Kit Club, I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth every penny, and it's less expensive than some of the other ones out there that are not as nice a paper. And Kiwi Lane color coordinates everything, and you have so much left. I've got enough now for 2 more double layouts for sure, and probably another 2 to 3 just out of this paper pack. So,
And I can sit here and honestly tell you, she gets a lot of kits from a lot of the different suppliers
Yep.
she sees. And I don't think I've seen you do one yet where you didn't use some Kiwi templates to
yep.
make them go from good to
Yep.
great.
Do I have that one in here real quick? Let's get the tree one out and I'll show you.
Getting a lot of thank yous, a lot of heard great, Kristen said great tip with the crimper. Rhonda loved it. Sharon said thank
Let's
you.
see if it's in here.
Ella Sharon said thank you.
Oh, you guys are so welcome. And we're
Awesome
gonna be
layout.
back again on the 22nd.
Molly says stay safe.
And we're gonna be using the hello, what's it called? Oh, the new summer release and triangles. Okay, so here we go. This is the one I just
Who
posted.
was gonna steal your Lacy Trims
Here.
idea?
Here, hold that. Okay. So this is what I got for instructions. And then I got enough to do all of this. And they don't do the heart designs. You have to do those yourself. So that's what my kit was. And I looked at it for a long time and I'm like, I don't like it. But I Kiwi laned it. So this is Fancy Frills. And the one that goes with the
So
Fancy
you went
Frills.
from that?
I went from that to that. I love it. And then I did, of course, the doodle work and stuff on it. And on these,
It's a family tree.
yeah, we are family. It's all relative. And then I'm going to go back and I'll put names on each one, but I need to print it off on the computer and I can't do that in the RV. So I have to do that at home. But yeah, the Fancy Frills here has this little stencil. And I did dark green and I kind of made a little scallop at the top. And then I did gold on the other ones on top of the green.
But you can see you actually,
Yep.
What do you call it? You
Inked
inked it.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's another little thing, guys. If you have kits, get them out, Kiwi lamb, and make them your own design.
And if you got questions, any of it, feel free
Yeah.
to reach out to Linda anytime, private messenger,
So.
call her, whatever.
All right. Well, we're going to let you guys go. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you so much. And we'll hope to see you guys on the 22nd. All right. Happy scrapping, guys.